In a world where death was a certainty, one man dared to defy the odds. John had always been a man of science, a man of reason, but when his wife succumbed to a terminal illness, he was left with a burning desire to cheat death. He spent every waking moment researching, experimenting, and pushing the boundaries of medical science. He tried every possible means to extend his wife's life, but nothing seemed to work. It was then that he stumbled upon an obscure theory about the human body's ability to heal itself. The theory suggested that if the body could be put into a state of suspended animation, it could potentially heal itself of any ailment. John threw himself into his research, poring over ancient texts and modern medical journals, searching for any clue that could lead him to the key to immortality. He spent years experimenting on himself, testing the limits of his own body's ability to heal. He pushed himself to the brink of death and back again, each time emerging stronger and healthier than before. As the years passed, John's body began to change. He grew stronger, faster, and more resilient. His senses became heightened, and his mind became sharper. He could feel his body adapting to the constant barrage of stress and trauma, growing more robust and resilient with each passing day. And then, one day, it happened. John woke up to find that he had not aged a day. His body was still strong and healthy, his mind sharp and clear. He had become immortal. But with immortality came a new set of challenges. John found himself alone in a world where everyone he knew was aging and dying. He watched as civilizations rose and fell, as empires came and went. He saw the world change beyond recognition, and yet he remained the same. John's immortality became a curse, a burden that he struggled to bear. He wandered the world, searching for others like him, searching for a way to end his loneliness. But there were none. He was the only one. And so John lived on, a man out of time, a man who defied the odds and became immortal. He lived through wars and famines, through plagues and natural disasters. He saw the worst of humanity and the best, and yet he remained unchanged. But even immortality has its price. John's body grew weary of the constant strain of living forever. His mind became clouded with the weight of centuries of knowledge. He began to forget things, to lose his way in the world. And so, in the end, John made a final decision. He would end his immortal life, and find peace in the knowledge that he had lived a life unlike any other. And so he did, leaving behind a world that was forever changed by his existence.